be real with you, because you're the only person that's going to be real with you. And if you're lying to yourself, that literally means you're a sociopath, you're a psychopath, and I can't help you beyond that point. You're scary. You have to accept that. Like, this shadow work shit is scary, it's deep, it's real. But you have to look at yourself in the eyes, in the mirror, with just you. No phone, no nothing around, nobody to validate you, to tell you you're beautiful, none of this shit. It's hard fucking work. It's not that I don't want you here. Verse. Y'all, this reading, it was one of those readings, like, I'm not gonna lie, the laziness in me, I love when the readings kind of like just play out like a story, and it's just very easy for me to, you know, it's real tangible and I can connect the dots and the Lego pieces real quick. This was one of those readings where I really had to think. I had to exercise thy brain, okay? So I really hope that you got something out of this. I hope that, you know, I could explain everything in totality as much as I could. But essentially what we have here, family, is a gentle, damaged, fragile soul who has been hurt, who has hurt people, who has been through the ringer, who have dealt with trauma on many different levels. Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. This is someone that has probably been like, I don't want to say passed around. Goodness gracious. I hate to sound like that, but this is someone that, you know, just been out there. They've been around the block a few times. And while they were taking those laps around the block, like, they was getting knives thrown at their ass, daggers, goddamn me, rocks, getting stoned, child, getting pissed shit on, tripping and falling, running through thorn needle, all type of shit. Okay, getting rocket launchers, fireballs thrown at you. I mean, you really went through some shit. Okay, but you came out. Okay, you came out on the better end of things. You came out with the Justice card being in reverse. You came out with the Fruition card upright. Everything that you went through, divinely, divine purpose, okay, for this season right here, where you're going right here, okay? And also, it's March. This is the time to bear your fruits, okay? So look, we got like quadruple, that word fucks me up, but triple and quadruple entendres, or, you know, lessons here today. Like, these cards, like, man, we're going like extremely deep today. I like this. Also, you've been living years in delusion, years pretending, and it's time to be authentically yourself. And when you pretend for so many years, you tend to forget who you really are. So it's okay to take time with yourself and to learn yourself again. As am I. As am I. Like, take a chance on yourself. Give yourself room to fuck up. Give yourself room to change. Even like ideologies and spiritual beliefs, even just in any way, just allow yourself to transform and be okay with it. And, you know, there's no certain way to be. That was all a lie. It's all manipulation and control. Religion is all manipulation and control. There's not a white man with a silk press in the sky, in the clouds, dictating your every move. I promise you it's a lie. Okay? You are in direct connection with the Most High Mother and Father, who is guiding you every single day. You are in direct relation You don't have to go through anybody. You don't have to talk to this shaman. You don't have to shake a lamb's leg on a Tuesday at the top of the hill when the sun is pointing at the highest degree of the day. You don't have to do anything but be, experience, learn, grow. That's all you have to do is be. Literally. And everything else will come. Everything else was programmed. I also want to give you a mental exercise of every morning, because it's a lot of sacral blockage here, okay? Every morning, I want you to stand in the mirror. Say 3 things that you can do. 3 things that you feel, okay? I want you to say 3 things that you can do and 3 things that you feel, okay, about yourself. And if some of those things are negative at first, be honest with yourself. Say exactly what comes to your mind. This is how shadow work works. For example, when I first started shadow work a few years back, yeah, you know, one of the first things that I said was, I feel stupid. I feel embarrassed. Like I was angry with myself. It's okay to be angry with yourself. Be real with you, because you're the only person that's going to be real with you. And if you're lying to yourself, that literally means you're a sociopath. You're a psychopath. And I can't help you beyond that point. So you have to accept. You have to be honest with yourself. Do you love yourself? Do you like yourself? You have to be honest with yourself. How do I feel about myself right here, right now? And as you do this exercise, and if you do it every day, you'll eventually see that your thoughts change. The way that you feel about yourself change. Because after you say those negative things, you're going to back it up with 3 positive things. Then the next day you'll come to the mirror, say 3 negative things, say 3 positive things. And that is reciprocity as well. Clock it. But shadow work is essentially mind fucking yourself and reprogramming your mind. Triggering yourself into healing to reprogram your mind. That's what shadow work is. It's deep, it's dark, it's not easy, but it works. And I feel like all of us need to practice shadow work. I don't think any of us need therapists. They help. But if you know the tools, you can do it for yourself. It's important to have someone, people around that is open to listen to you, of course. But to say that you need that, see, your inner thoughts are very sacred. They're extremely sacred. And if you're in a space of uncertainty, I can see why some people be like, why would I go and speak to someone when I'm not even sure of myself? You know what I'm saying? Some people are just wired different. If you happen to think that way, do your healing, the shadow work healing. If you feel like you need an extra hand, get that therapist as well. I'm not telling you not to, but just saying that to say everyone's wired different. So, heal the best way that you know how. But I'm telling you, these mirror exercises work really, really good. Okay? Because you'll eventually get to a point where it's like, why am I saying all these bad things about myself? Like, something clicks. You feel what I'm saying? Like, And a lot of people, they get confused about shadow work because they're like, why would I beat myself down? How would that you know, build myself back up? But it works just like that. You have to be honest with yourself. Once your cells realize that you're being honest with oneself, they start communicating with each other. And oh, I see what she's trying to do. Everything is y'all. Everything is everything. Everything is everything already. Okay, everything is everything. So when you make that conscious decision, like, okay, I'm going to do shadow work. When you set your intentions, the body, the mind, the soul, the spirit, everything from the bottom of your toes to the hairs on top of your head, everything is going to align. It's going to know we have a purpose, we have a mission. Okay, so you saying those negative things at first, it's already going to know because you set your intention that we're doing shadow work here. It know everything is everything. So like I said before, stop overthinking everything. And just go with the flow. And be intentional. I accept my flaws. I accept that I am accountable for the bad things that have happened to me. I understand that, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? However it looks like for you, get the motherfucking shadow work done. Get you a whole notebook. Write shadow work on it with a Sharpie. That way that book will be dedicated just to shadow work. Don't write anything else in this book, okay? This is the journal of self. In chart your shadow work. Chart how you feel. I'm giving y'all a challenge. I'm giving y'all a challenge today. Okay? I'm giving y'all a 7-day challenge. And hopefully you will start today as day 1. Every day, write 3 negative things that you feel about yourself. Write 3 positive things that you feel about yourself. Then you're going to take that notebook to the mirror. Okay? Make sure that it's silent. It's just you in that mirror. No kids run around the background. If you gotta wait till late at night or wake up early in the morning if you have children, do that. But you need to make this intentionally make this time for yourself, okay? And you're going to speak those things into the mirror. And you're going to digest those things. And you're not just going to speak it looking over at the paper and just trying to avoid your own eye contact. This is that scary shit. This is the scary shit when it comes to shadow work, y'all, because you're scary. You are scary. Okay? You're scary. You have to accept that. Like, this shadow work shit is scary. It's deep. It's real. But you have to look at yourself in the eyes, in the mirror, with just you. No phone, no nothing around, nobody to validate you, to tell you you're beautiful, none of this shit. It's hard fucking work. You have to tell yourself, for instance, something I told myself. I'm a whore. I told myself that. I'm a whore. I'm conniving. I'm jealous. Those were things that I was dealing with. That's hard to tell yourself that. I kept saying it so much, I started crying. Because what the fuck? Why are you saying this to yourself? Do you hear yourself? This sounds horrible, but it's the truth. And once you break, something breaks, y'all. Can't explain it. And it's just so fucking beautiful. But it's hard to get to that point. I'm not gonna lie, shadow work is fucking hard. But I did it. And I'm still doing it. So you can do it. And then I will write 3 positive things. You're beautiful. You're resilient. You're funny. I found myself laughing. You know, you go through these different emotions, and energy emotion creates. It's creative energy. So your mind begins to create a new time and space for this new reality that you're stepping in. You know, the reality of I'm in control, I'm powerful, I'm beautiful, I'm accepting of all my flaws. Wooty wop wham. This is when you'll be able to explain shit that you've done bad to people in the past or whatever with conviction and with gump and with pride and respect and honor for the situation, because you've healed through it. You understood, you know, how you were at fault with that situation. You'll now move with grace and compassion with other people because you understand, oh, this is their ideology. This is how their life played out. You learn to move with grace and understanding and compassion, and it changes shit for you. You know? So, I challenge you that today, every day. 6 things total, y'all. 3 good, 3 bad. Okay? And this is a mind trick. This is a mind trick for you to deal with your shadow, for you to deal with the negative things that you have done. And it opens up a space for you to think, for you to declutter your mind. Another thing that you'll notice, and then I'll go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Another thing that you'll notice after you do that, if you follow these steps, if you actually do this exercise, you'll start to have memories of situations, bad situations. You'll start having memories of maybe things that you've done wrong to people, and for whatever reason, you'll start like seeing it from the other person's point of view and begin to feel hurt. Because you got to think, you're programming. You've been chanting in your mind the bad shit. You're conniving, you're this, you're that. You know what I'm saying? So molecularly, everything electronically in your body is like, okay, we need to find out. I'm conniving, I'm this, I'm that. We need to find that out. We need to dig into that. You're subconsciously sending your cells on a mission. Okay? So essentially those cells are going to weed out that problem area. And again, everything is what it is. Everything is everything. You're going to be just fine. Okay? Hey family, thank y'all so much for watching. I really hope that you got something powerful out of this message. Please tune into the full live video. When I tell you the shadow reading was extremely deep, extremely detailed, confusing, but oh my God, so powerful. And I think that there was a major breakthrough today, and I don't want you to miss out on that. I also would like to say I have 10-minute readings for $10 available right now. So hit your girl up. I also have $50 for 30 minutes, and I have a $90 special for an hour tarot/shadow reading, okay? So you can hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and pin that on the screen right here. And I thank y'all. I hope to hear from y'all. If you would like to donate to the channel, my Cash App is in the description box as well. I will see y'all soon in a minute.